Is Zay Flowers the next T.Y. Hilton? Zay Flowers is considered to be one of the top wide receivers in the 2023 NFL Draft, and he shares a lot of similarities to T.Y. Hilton from when he was coming out, his scouting report, and how they are built, really. So, if you think Zay Flowers is similar to T.Y. Hilton, give me your ideas and your thoughts in the comment section. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this situation. So, there's been a lot of publishers, a lot of guys like PFF, Colts Wire, they have all made the comparison, the comp from Zay Flowers to T.Y. Hilton. And if you look into both of these guys, you can see that T.Y. Hilton and Zay Flowers are both on the smaller side. Zay Flowers is a little smaller than T.Y. Hilton, but they share a lot of the same traits, a lot of the same things that you look for in a deep threat wide receiver. So if you enjoy Colts content, NFL content, make sure you like, subscribe with the post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. So Zay Flowers, T.Y. Hilton, both of them very small wide receivers. Zay Flowers 5'9", he's like 183. T.Y. Hilton, when he was coming out, he was 5'10", he was 183-ish. He was right there, like right around the same. So what makes these guys similar? They're both very speedy. They ran very similar 40 times. Both of them are very shifty. Big change of direction, incredible change of direction. They can change on a dime. Solid route running. And all of them in college, both of them in college, were utilized as like gadget type players. T.Y. Hilton was really a kick return guy. He played wide receiver. He played slot. He played running back. He did amass like over 3,500 yards receiving, almost 500 yards rushing. Ty was really versatile. He did everything for FIU, and coming from a smaller school, that was one of the bigger questions about T.Y. Hilton. He didn't have too much competition. It wasn't really, and it's people still use the same argument now when a player, whether it's a wide receiver or quarterback, when you're coming from a smaller school, the competition is a big question. It's a big factor. A lot of times it helps with transitioning to the NFL if you play with better competition in college. Now, Zay Flowers, he plays with Boston College. It's much better competition than FIU than what T.Y. Hilton had. So, is Zay Flowers maybe one of those guys that can be like T.Y. Hilton and be a little better? It's, I question it a little bit because, a proven wide receiver that has almost 10,000 receiving yards, very difficult to make the comp. It's very difficult to say that a wide receiver is going to have a career like that. Very difficult to just predict them to be a solid wide receiver and who they're going to be. We know who they are. It's just, what is their career going to become? Now, they're both very similar character-wise as well. T.Y. Hilton, great character. Great character. And I heard a lot of teams with Zay Flowers, they really like how Zay Flowers, he didn't transfer from Boston College to another college. He stayed put where he was, and he stayed loyal. He stayed with his team that took him. And that gets a lot of respect around the league. Got a lot of respect. There are reports coming out that teams were happy about that, and that could make teams even more excited to have a guy like Zay Flowers who's really going to be committed to that team. And I'm not saying that other receivers aren't committed. I'm just saying that he just may have more of a mindset of, I'm drafted by this team. I'm going to stay here. This is my team. As long as other scenarios, situations, everything stays how it should and is reasonable. So, do you guys think that Zay Flowers can be like T.Y. Hilton? Do you think he can have the career like T.Y. Hilton? And if he makes it to 35, should the Colts take a chance on Zay Flowers? Should they draft him? It'd be very interesting. Whoever we draft at 4 or we trade up with the Texans or Cardinals, it'd be intriguing to see who we draft to go with them. If we draft Zay Flowers to go with them. Now, we've also talked about them being small. Zay Flowers and T.Y. Hilton have a very small catch radius. They're small receivers, and T.Y. Hilton seemed like he was decent at contested catches. You'd be surprised for how little T.Y. is. He can really go up and make some of those contested catches. Zay Flowers, he can do it as well, but he is a tiny bit smaller, so he has to jump a little bit earlier. I'm not too worried about all that though. If you get a quarterback that is very accurate to football, Zay Flowers can enjoy a very good career in the NFL, just like T.Y. Hilton did with Andrew Luck. Now, I want you guys to give me your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, the post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. This is JDW Sports Talk Show. If you enjoyed, do what I just said. You won't regret it. I'll catch you later.